Hey, how's it going, everybody? Looks like I'm slightly late. I'm sorry for that, but we're here now. We're ready to go. I was trying to finish out Jimmy's live and get some coffee going. All out of the rock stars today. So yeah, we have some things to go over besides our awesome bread that's going to happen today that I'm scared of. I know I should be hyping it up. Hot bread, yeah, come watch. I'm scared of this thing. So I haven't even started thawing it back out yet. Wrong time for that. You guys, come on now. This is why my phone case is all jacked up. There we go. We're going to put that on silent. Hey, good morning. Or in your case, I'm trying to do the math here, probably good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we have some things to go over today at lunch. Um, get some people in here before we go over anything. So if anyone's got questions, that'd be cool. Getting a few people coming in. How's it going? How's it going? Misha, how are you? Yeah. See, and it's hard because now that we do the YouTube thing before this whole haha, we don't have a time change was great because it didn't matter. But now that we do the YouTube, it's like, okay, half the year I'm lined up with Pacific time, half the year we're lined up with Mountain time. What are we gonna do? Because we hadn't thought about that. It's like, wait a minute, like Toys for Tots, I hopped in the back room, and Callie sends me a text, goes, "Bro, you're an hour early." I was like, wait a minute. Oh no, yeah, the time change thing. So it still affects us, even though we're not affected within the state. So we got a bunch of people hopped in. There is the maker of the hot bread, the one that's putting me through torture later. And all I'm coating my belly with is some coffee. That's it. That's some goodness right there. Leslie, how are you? Hopefully everything's going good. Got through the holidays and everything. Summers, how's it going? 12:30 here. See, it's coming up. It's coming up. I always get it like within an hour or so. I get it close. Almost sneezed. The big well, the one announcement is one that we've been talking about, and that's how bad that bread's going to burn tonight. So, be completely honest with you, I don't know if it's going to be extremely hot or if all the sugar and stuff in the bread from it sitting is going to make it not hot to start with. We're going to find out. It might be a flop and it might not be hot until afterwards, or it could be really hot the whole time. So unfortunately, I'm probably going to take like a little bite, nice and slow, just to find out what I got myself into. But we're going to find out. We're all going to do this together, except I'm the one that gets to eat it. Awesome. Jimmy's putting his work in right there. And he's scared and he didn't even have to eat it. You should have seen the look on his face. I was on a Instagram call with him when he got his bread. He's like, I don't know about this bear. I don't think I'm going to touch it. Bama, how's it going? How's it going? Exactly. She won't even eat it herself. I've tried. I've tried. So, oh, calm down, phone. I guess there's a whole bunch going on. I know. I know. Wrong way to go about it. She is actually in the kitchen right now. We ran out of bananas. Though Jimmy has seen the picture, and Miss Dark County's probably seen it too. We filled half the back of our truck with cases of bananas yesterday because after I sent him the picture, we went and got more. But we had a banana shortage. We ran out. So we were trying to get everything, let it set and age enough to be able to make good banana bread. So, yep, she's up. She's laughing because she's getting called out and she won't do it. You know how that works. That's just how it is. That's what I this time that's what I'm going to deal with. I'm going to do this. No, your partner in pain. Oh, I have no idea. This live was kind of a last minute thing because we had some stuff going on, some changes, I believe. So we'll start with this one. I believe starting at the beginning of the year, which is only a couple days away, my wife is going to be trying to roll with her own channel. I believe I'm going to help her get it set up and everything. I think she's going to try to do some auctions with some people. Not 100% have it lined out yet, but that's part of what we're going to have. Cool enough, we already got a bot in here. That's sweet. I blocked them before I got their message up. AR, how's it going? Hopefully all is good out there. Been trying to catch up on your videos on my other screen. I saw your shout outs. That was awesome. I tried to get her to do it with you. I know, and you know how that works. She likes hot food, but she's not doing it. And I'm sure we've eaten hotter. Yeah. Anyway, so I got sidetracked there for a second with the bot. Made me happy. We got a bot already. We must be really cool. So she is going to be starting her own YouTube channel, I believe, doing some baking stuff, probably just more general stuff. Maybe, when we go on our hikes, that kind of thing, doing auctions, the whole works. So she'll have that going on. And probably the biggest one is today. And I'm very confident that this is going to go through. I've got an interview at 2:00 this afternoon. So I've got 3 hours and 23 minutes. I've got an interview and I'm probably going back to work full time. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing videos. I've already explained to them before the interview even happened. I got the app in at like 1 a.m. after we were listing. I couldn't sleep. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. We're going to get this done. We're going to see what happens. I called them. I called the next day. So yesterday I called in the daytime. They said, hey, call back when the store manager's here. It's like, all right. So I called back, explained everything to him. He's like, okay, first thing, what kind of work schedule can you do? Can you, close, open, what? I was like, here's exactly. And I laid it out specifically around YouTube schedule. And I told him, like, Tuesday nights, no. Thursday nights, no. Sunday nights, no. Anything else, let me know. He goes, can you close Friday and Saturday? And when I heard that, I was like, oh, man. I was like, wait a minute. So far, I don't have anything going on at the nights. But in the mornings, that's sourcing mornings. So I was like, you know what? That sounds good. You can sign me up for Friday and Saturday to close. I'm fine with that. And there's a chance that I might be doing being a manager instead of starting at the bottom. We'll see what happens. I've worked there before, but that was like 17 years ago that I worked there as a manager. So we'll see. Not doing it because, like the sky is falling kind of thing. I'm trying to help my wife get her bread store open. We've got 3 locations. So the town we're looking at next to us to do the bakery, there's 3 buildings and they've been empty for a very long time. Same person owns all 3. When they put the freeway in, it kind of killed everything, but like all their city buildings are there. The police department, fire department, everything is right there. And there's nothing to eat in town at all. Like absolutely nothing. So we're trying to get like a bakery / deli going is the plan. But in order to do that and I guess not put any kind of strain on what we already have going on, I would rather go back to work, still list, when I get home, because at that point I'll take the kids to school. She can pick them up for school because I'll be at work. We'll have that income, and all of that income is going to get set to the side for the bakery. Because like 3 weeks, we're supposed to go in and talk to the owner and see what we can do. And the rent's really cheap, which is great because they want people in, but we've been waiting like a month and a half to get in. So we're waiting like 2 months to get into the place, maybe because of the holidays, who knows. But I want to have as much padding as we can. So when we go over there and go, all right, let's do this, let's sign it, let's get everything rolling, that we have that extra cushion to be able to help my wife go into that. That's pretty much, that's the big one, besides eating that bread, which is going to be horrible. Going to be horrible. So sorry if I sound tired and burnt out. We stayed up until I think around 3 o'clock listing, because I knew that we had the interview. I was going to last minute last night, like, you know what, I'm going to go on and let everyone know what's going on, just in case, they don't see us as much, or I look burnt out, you look burnt out when we go on, like they know what's going on. Like, we're just trying to have an extra income over what we're already doing to help with that store. Let me go back through the chat and catch up a little bit. Jimmy's whacking the bots. Thank you for that. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. If you guys aren't subscribed, check it out, because you never know what kind of crazy stuff that we're going to have going on, or what we're getting ourselves into, like a bread challenge. I do have a little video clip to play, the little commercial that we put together for it. So getting called out on that bread still. Yeah, so the interview is at 2 and the bread is at 5. So that gives me time to go pick up. Oh, and the other thing with the bread, so it's me and him we're testing it. I've never even eaten one of these before, so it's the first one. Like I said, it could be that all the sugar and stuff in the bread, and it's sitting vacuum sealed. Maybe it pulled all the oils out of the seeds and the pepper, and it's extremely hot. Or maybe the sugar has killed the heat. We don't know yet. So this is version 1.0. This challenge might be as simple as eating and going, well, that's pretty good. Or it could be like sweat pouring out, like horrible, can't have a drink. So the challenge is, we're both going to have 2 $5 scratchers. Whoever drinks something first loses. They got to scratch those 2 scratchers for the winner. But at the same time, you might have a scratcher worth something. You might have a scratcher worth nothing. So the winner could still end up being a loser in the end. You don't know. So little different take on it, besides, yeah, let me PayPal you $10. No, we'll do it this way so you can possibly win a few $100, $1,000, or we'll do it this way and you ain't got nothing but a hot mouth. So there is a twist at the end, and you don't know. Why is it not? I didn't click. There it goes. Yeah, hit her up. I'll drop her Instagram link. Surprised I don't have it here at the top already. Like I said, I woke up and Jimmy was going to be on in 10 minutes, and I was like, all right, put the hat on, got dressed, and was like, all right, here we are. And then that was it. That's as far as I've made it this morning. I'm still waking up, still got the coffee going on. Well, let me grab that link, and then you can just message her on there direct, and she can get you set up whenever you're ready. Or almost sent the link that just goes to Instagram again. I almost made that mistake. There we go. And I'll pin that to the top if anyone wants to save it for later or whatever. But there's her Instagram. It should have pinned to the top, if I did that right. Yep. There it is. Just got that lag going on. It was aged with Lay's and Ocean Waves. That's probably what happened. I have no idea why it went there. I've had packages get within 30 miles of the house from across the country, and then go all the way back across the country to like where you're at, and then come back out here. And it's like, why? It had one more stop to make, and it would have been here. Oh no, like I've went through some pretty intense pain before, like from hot stuff and getting hurt and all that kind of stuff. So that's no big deal. Yeah, that didn't bother me at all. We just said, hey, let's get stuff listed, and we've still got tons of hats. I'm still trying to get through all the hats and list them. She's listing jewelry, and we just kept going. We didn't even have the radio on or anything. We just kept going, and I looked down. I was like, oh wow. She's like, because she said, you want something to drink? And I was like, sure. And I looked down at the time. I was like, you want to go to bed? So we were just getting through it. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best to keep the schedule exactly the same as it was. I told them on the phone, I said, look, I said, we do eBay full time. That's our business. We do YouTube as much as we can. We have a set schedule. And that's where he stopped me right there. He goes, okay, when can you work? Let's get that out of the way. When can you work and not work? And I let him know. And he's like, all right, come in today. So, I mean, I got a feeling that there's a chance. I'll tell him I'm not going to start till like the first, fresh year, get it that way. That way we can get through tonight, tomorrow because of tonight, and then get through Thursday and try to get things back on, and then work that in. It's an easy job. I've done it before, and I get a discount on car parts if this all works out. So that'll be nice too. Beverly, how's it going? Hope all's good out there. Yeah, I'm gonna pop my wife's little commercial on so you guys know what's gonna happen in my belly tonight. let me see if I can get this up on here and get it to play. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. So yeah, those are our big changes for right now. We got stuff we got to get done and get ahead and get far enough ahead that we feel comfortable getting into that building for her and getting everything set up. Because at that point in the town next to us, she'll be the only thing without bringing a bagged lunch from home or stopping at McDonald's. You're just getting breakfast food anyway, and that's too far away for them to even drive on a lunch break. She will be the only place in town to get anything for lunch. So that's what we're hoping for, is to get everything set up and finalized and just have that extra money setting back to be able to do that. Because there's changes that'll need to be made into the buildings. One of them was an old hardware store, so I think it's like 2,100 square feet. Like, it's massive. We obviously don't need that much space. The other ones I think are like 800 square feet and 600 square feet. So those are more like what we're looking for, but I still will need to go in there. We'll rip the walls out and the dividers that are in and redo everything. So it'll still take time, but at least that way all the eBay money still pays all the house bills, car bills, all that stuff. And then all of going to work is going to go into that to get everything taken care of. So if you guys aren't subscribed to each other, please get subscribed. I'm sure everybody here would appreciate it. And, set some videos back to watch later. I mean, even that helps out with those watch hours. I try, but I usually get into the lives, and that's what gets me, because then I'm like, oh, I have to say something. I gotta say something funny, and then I keep going. So you don't really want to. For me, anyway, I try to throw older videos on that I can watch and check out. So I'm not getting into that just for that reason. I didn't even throw one on today. I've got a whole bunch of death piled in front of where the system is under the TV. And I looked at the time, I was like, I'm not gonna get everything out and move it, because I'll have to dig it back out, because that's my pile today to get through. I've got some single stitch stuff that I'm gonna put on the bay. My wife still has some jewelry. I have around, because I found 2 more cases of hats, so I've got around 70, 80 hats still to go today. So we'll end up getting through all those and getting them done. But yeah, going back to work full time, doing eBay part time. My wife will keep doing eBay and auctions. Hopefully, I hear something soon on the Whatnot app. I did get signed up. I dropped them the Instagram link. They messaged me on there. They tagged me back in my video on there to email them. I emailed them, but they said they were out for the holiday. So hopefully they're in there like a day or two, kind of like Jimmy's at work today. Maybe they're in there a day or two, and they can get me knocked out with the next step and get me rolling, because that's another income and, direction I want to go. I mean, we have Thrifty Thursdays, but being able to do that, I finally was able to get on there and watch, and I was like, wow, these auctions go so fast. And it's not like I don't have inventory back there game wise, and we have 3 storage units too, so it's not like we don't have the inventory to do it. So I'm trying to get that lined out too, and we're just going to roll with it. That's a system, and a couple games honestly would not put a dent in the pile. I don't know how many consoles we have. Last check was around 3,600 video games, and that's everything from Odyssey to PS4. I won't buy the brand new stuff. Actually, I have some PS5 games now. I got those from Mickey. So I don't even have a PS5, but we have the games. I prefer to wait until I find them at a yard sale or down the road when the price drops. Then I will go ahead and pick a system up. I appreciate it, Nicole. I really do. Thank you for the thumbs up. Got to run. Everyone hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Leslie, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you feel like hanging out tonight, same channel, 5 o'clock my time, 4 Pacific. So that's 7 Eastern. Come by and watch me do something dumb, like eat some really hot bread and try to enjoy it while you guys enjoy me suffering. I would appreciate that as well. We'll call it the 200 subscriber torture. That's what it's going to be since we finally hit that 200. And with that, guys, awesome. Thank you, Leslie. With that, I think we're going to wrap it up. It's just a short one today, just kind of go over what we got going on, the changes that are coming, and we'll keep you updated with everything. Hopefully we can get my wife's YouTube lined out and get her all set up and help her learn the editing program. I'm still learning it, but I'll show her what I know. And I'm sure at that point she's going to teach me some stuff, because I'm not that up on it. That's why I'm still trying to get videos out that I have to get out, like today, have to get them out. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by. And with that, I'll leave you with some Gizmo goodness. This video has been Gizmo approved.